You, yo, during that reaction vid I did, right, when I'm talking about the East Coast New York Bloods is knockoffs and fake, right? I added in there that I was gonna do a reaction on Bobby Smurder's set, right? And any type of Crips on in New York that I felt like was knockoffs and shit, right? If I found out that they was knockoffs, I was gonna do a reaction and shit, right? Well, here you have it. Okay, I done my due diligence, right? Sorry for the wait. Well, okay. How about y'all heard talk about some goddamn 8 deuce tray, right? That's supposed to be like something having to do with Bobby Smurder set, right? Y'all know like GS9 and them motherfuckers, right? P Gutter and them motherfuckers. P Gutter supposed to be Bobby Smurder big homie and shit, right? Y'all know Bobby Smurder supposed to like steered away from that crippin', supposedly, allegedly. I don't know if Roddy Rebel, I don't know if he allegedly supposed to have done the same. But Fetty supposed to had, I don't know if Fetty supposed to have done it, but Fetty supposed to be doing some time, like ready to do some time. But he acting like he trying to damn step away from that shit as well. But like, yo, look, listen. That whole New York Crippin' shit is motherfucking fake and fraudulent as well. And I'm ready to get on these motherfuckers just like I did with these goddamn knockoff East Coast Bloods. Do y'all know that these motherfucking New York Crips that motherfucking did the same shit that the motherfucking fake ass New York Bloods and did? When I did this motherfucking video of the 9 Trays and the Mac Ballers and the G-Shine, any type of New York Bloods that y'all be hearing talk about, right? What's poppin' 5, all them little fake motherfuckers, all of those sets are fake. All the way from New York, all the way down to Florida, any type of East Coast Bloods that you be hearing talk about, all of these niggas are fake. From your uncles, your nephews, your brothers. All of these motherfuckers that you heard talk about that be running around here dropping the 5s and the handshakes when they be dapping each other up. The niggas that you be seeing marking out C's and replacing them with B's, what's bragging and all of that shit. Them motherfuckers is like representing something that's knockoff. You get what I'm saying? Y'all go check out my video when I'm talking about OG Mac. But scratch that. We talking about the Crips now. Yo, Bobby Smurder and them shit is based upon some that's fake. Do y'all know a motherfucking dude named Sightbite, right? And I always heard about this name in the last few years and shit, right? He a Crip. Well, I can't even say he a goddamn Crip nigga because these motherfuckers took it upon themselves to start jacking Crip. Now they ain't got no type of sanction in goddamn California, LA nowhere. These motherfuckers took it upon themselves like, yo, you see motherfucking New York is becoming Bloods in the goddamn jail system, the prison system, and they getting out bringing that shit to the streets. You see they taking over. Yo, yes, form this goddamn Crip shit. The Sightbite dude was already fascinated, enthused, intrigued with motherfucking LA motherfucking music and shit like that. So it was only right that he goddamn bring that Crippin' goddamn mentality with the goddamn shit in New York. You get what I'm saying? The same shit that OG Mac did with that motherfucking blood shit. He misled, OG Mac misled motherfuckers with that blood shit, acting like he had LA ties, right? This is what Sightbite did with the Crippin'. The motherfucker goddamn just started that Crippin' shit out of the blue, out of the blue. Cause he seen that Motherfucker started that blood shit in the goddamn Rikers Island, and that shit had trickled over to the goddamn prison systems, and then motherfuckers had got out of jail and brought that shit to the Bronx and Brooklyn. Now, instead of motherfuckers like what it was really meant for, oppression against Hispanics and shit, goddamn cutting them and like, you get what I'm saying, being oppressive towards them in Rikers Island and the prison systems in New York and shit, instead of bloods getting at them and shit, blood started coming out here getting at their own kind, which was blacks. You get what I'm saying? And that was backwards and crazy. So at the end of the day, allegedly, Psych was on some shit like, yo, these niggas, instead of these niggas getting out of here, when I say these niggas, I'm talking about the Bloods. When these niggas come home and shit, they supposed to be going to war with these goddamn Latinos and shit, these Lankings and shit. Not only was they going to war with these Lankings, they was going to war with blacks and shit. They were so hype on cutting motherfuckers, and I was hearing those stories. These motherfuckers, Bloods was cutting old ladies, robbing old ladies, cutting their own kind and shit. You get what I'm saying? So, allegedly, Psych goddamn formed to start on some shit like, yo, he already fascinated with motherfucking LA as far as like the music and their swag and shit, the Chuck Tellers and, you get what I'm saying, the swag and shit. So it was only right, you goddamn, the Bloods already rocking and jocking the goddamn red and shit. So it was only right that you started the goddamn blue shit. So you started the goddamn Crip. So where you get the 8 deuce tray at, I don't know what will make you jack the 8 deuce tray. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, yo, that shit is just the fake is the motherfucking shit that OG Mac did when he tried to start the goddamn UBN over here on the East Coast and the goddamn the 183rd Bloods and shit like that, and any type of East Coast blood that y'all be hearing about. You get what I'm saying? So, Bobby Smurder said, any East Coast Crip set that y'all be hearing about, knockoffs. So, y'all ready to hear talk from this dude, right? He one of the founding members because he play a part in this shit too. And like, yo, Nipsey Hussle used to burn me up, but it's only right. You come from, which Nipsey Hussle ain't start banging until 2005 or some shit like that. But yo, I was watching Nipsey Hussle in a documentary. Do y'all know Nipsey Hussle? It's only right though. It's respectable though. But it's only right though. Nipsey Hussle didn't like motherfuckers over here jacking rolling 60s in neighborhood, and not only jacking rolling 60s, but just gang banging LA and Cali hoods and shit over here on the East Coast any goddamn way, and you ain't from the goddamn land. And even if you from the land, what the fuck you over here jacking the goddamn land for? Motherfucker, you ain't go through them alleyways and goddamn put in no type of swabbles. You ain't go to Crenshaw. You ain't walk the land. You ain't, get what I'm saying? You ain't squabble against no Hoovers or none of that shit. So why the fuck is you way over here jacking some rolling 60 neighborhood? Like, I understood that shit. But at the end of the motherfucking day, Nipsey Hussle, rest your soul, why the fuck did you contradict yourself in numerous photos with Bobby Smurder and them? You throwing up the neighborhood sign and shit though. You throwing up the neighborhood sign though. They ain't throwing up the neighborhood sign cause they ain't neighborhood. You get what I'm saying? Bobby Smurder and them wasn't sanctioned. They ain't no sanction set. You get what I'm saying? But Nipsey Hussle was in numerous photos throwing up the neighborhood sign that y'all be seeing me throwing up. You get what I'm saying? But Nipsey Hussle didn't like that shit. And majority of the OGs that y'all be hearing from in LA and shit, Cali and shit like that, they cannot stand ninjas over here jacking any type of crippin' or pyruism. You get what I'm saying? Especially if you ain't from the land or been to the land. But you have OGs, for instance. See, I know an OG dude, right, that had something to do. One of the founding members from Eaglewood family, right, he moved to North Carolina. I know one of the founding members from Eaglewood family. He's been in North Carolina over 20-some years. He ain't bring the set over here with him or nothing because he's several ties with Eaglewood family. When I said founding member, I'm talking about triple OG. You get what I'm saying? But I said that to say this. You have double OGs and shit, right? And you have big homies. Some of them people come over here because they have family members to the point where they can be evading capture in LA or whatever the case may be. Some choose to bring that gangbanging with them over here because they see their little cousins and their little cousin got a little neighborhood following, or they see like it's a fraction of people that they can goddamn corrupt their minds and like start a little fraction over here. So some of them LA motherfuckers have to blame their OGs and big homies for bringing that shit over here. You get what I'm saying? So I say all of that to say this. Nipsey Hussle was contradicting himself because Nipsey Hussle didn't like the fact of it was rolling 60s and neighborhood cars and shit like that over here jacking that shit but never been to the land. You get what I'm saying? And even if you've been to the land, why the fuck you over here on the East Coast jacking the goddamn set? You get what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. But like, yo, I said I was gonna do this, but yo, that set that Bobby Smurder and Rowdy Rebel and them boys claim, and P. Gutter, that dude that's supposed to be motherfucking Bobby Smurder, big homie and shit like that. And if y'all heard talk of a dude named Sight Bike and shit, his name ring bells in New York and shit, putting in work and shit. Y'all heard talk of Blue Boy and shit. All of them motherfuckers represent a fake blue flag. Let me say it again, guys. All of those cats represent a fake blue flag. You want to know why? Because they are not sanctioned from LA. They are not sanctioned from California. They are not sanctioned from Compton. You get what I'm saying? They are not sanctioned from West Coast. They took it upon themselves one day on some shit like, yo, the Bloods is outnumbering us. They jacking this thing called blood. They jacking this thing with this red flag. Man, they gonna be taking. They outnumbering the Decepticons. They outnumbering us, man. Shit, just going to start this crippin' thing. That's how it was, guys. I'm telling you all. Even though they try to act like it was a Crip nigga already around here and shit, right? That Crip nigga ain't tell them motherfuckers to start that shit. They didn't get that nigga blessings. That nigga ain't tell them like, hey man, go ahead and start some shit. Or like, yo, when I go back over here to Compton, or when I go back over here to Crenshaw or whatever, one of y'all niggas come back over here, man, and live with me or whatever the case may be. Soak up the sauce, or you get what I'm saying, come live the life or whatever. And then when you come back, you can goddamn be sanctioned or whatever. No, it won't none of that. Them motherfuckers took it upon themselves one day, was like, yo, we gonna be the goddamn we're gonna be the such and such trade deuce We gonna be the Deuce Trey goddamn Crips or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? What is it? The eight Deuce Trey or the 9 Deuce Trey or whatever the case may be? I was totally confused. I'm like, what? Keep on talking, cause we have us one, guys. I was glad to hear dude talk. I was like, yup, I got me some content here. I got me some content, cause I'm not biased one bit. I'm not biased one bit, and for what the fuck I represent, you can tell I ain't biased. The way I gave them goddamn East Coast Bloods hell shit, you can tell I ain't biased. Look at shit, what y'all see right here? Goddamn blue flag. Who the fuck I'm giving hell? A goddamn motherfucker that represent what? A blue motherfucking flag. So my start to YouTube was during the coronavirus, during the CV-19. You get what I'm saying? And I used to be on YouTube strictly just for music and shit, like music videos and shit, right? So something caught my attention 6 years ago, right? Dude named Scheme Team. The title caught me. Was it clickbait? I don't know. The title caught me. It said, Bobby Smurder and Roddy Rebel is not jacking Crip inside of prison. I'm like, what? So the title alone caught me, because I'm on some shit like, I didn't even know that they was Crips. And then I'm on some shit like, that I didn't know they was Crip. For two, it making it sound like they punks. You get what I'm saying? So that's 2 reasons for the tune in. For one, I ain't know they was Crips. And for 2, it's making it look like goddamn the title making it look like they punks. So let me tune in and see what old boy talking about. So I'm tuned in. Of course, he talking about something totally different. So that what got me tuned in to old boy and shit. You get what I'm saying? So along the way from me tuning into that, that's how I got tuned into Scheme Team, Queen's Flip. And then from me watching Queen's Flip, I started watching the Corey King, the motherfucking Killer Kale, the Stack Stones, all these motherfucking New York Bloods that, what's his motherfucking name? All these motherfuckers started coming telling their prison stories and shit like that. So you start hearing about the little Records Island stories and shit, where motherfuckers started saying like how they became Bloods, and then they started talking about OG Mac. Then you start hearing about, okay, this is how Blood started on the East Coast. Okay, what? You mean to tell me they ain't got no California ties? Okay, LA ain't jacking this? Okay, Compton ain't jacking this? You mean to tell me what? They got this from out of a Crip book? Okay, so that's my start to YouTube. All for that little shit. So that's a brief synopsis. You get what I'm saying? So back to this. This brings me all the way back to this Bobby Smurder thing. You get what I'm saying now? This P. Gutter dude. P. Gutter supposed to be motherfucking the Crip big homie of motherfucking Bobby Smurder. So that's how Bobby Smurder and them is running around here jacking this Crip shit. Now, I don't know what the fuck Bobby Smurder doing, because he running around here acting like he a goddamn puppet. You get what I'm saying? Of billionaires and shit like that, which I don't see him about no money or nothing. All I see him doing is acting like he bipolar and acting like he off meds and just acting like I don't know what the fuck he doing. You get what I'm saying? And then you see Rowdy Rebel, he don't never be around Bobby Smurder, so you don't know what type of relationship they got. Then you see Fetty acting like he ready to go do some time, but then he acting like he denouncing Crip, and then he acting like he still Crip. Don't nobody better not play with him while he ready to go do his time. So all I can tell you guys is that, like, yo, from my reaction that I just gave, all of them motherfuckers in New York are fake goddamn Crips, yo. So y'all listen to that dude and y'all tell me if I'm just on this bitch just rambling and just talking. So y'all listen to that dude for y'all goddamn self and y'all see if Crippin' was just something that just made up just amongst motherfuckers one day just standing in the hood, or was it just sanctioned like motherfuckers from LA came over here one day and motherfucker had a family member and was like, yo, we gonna sanction y'all niggas or something. You get what I'm saying? Or was it just made up from motherfuckers in the hood one day? Like, yo, since these blood niggas goddamn jacking this blood shit, yo, we gonna damn just make our shit up. Cause that's all it was. So we're gonna conclude this with New York Crips are knockoffs. I think that's what's going to be the title. New York Crips are knockoffs, just like the New York Bloods are. Sir Early?
You know what I'm saying? The T-Stones came about in 06. You know what I'm saying? No matter of fact, like 96, 97, that's a fact. Okay. 96, 97, that's actually when T-Stone came about. Okay. You know, the TSC movement, but we was hitting straight first. Oh. It started with the big homeboy Psych, my brother and friend, close comrade. Before that, we was low life. We still are. What I'm saying was, we still are low life dropping kids. You know, we derive from original essence, New York. You know what I'm saying? 94. That was like when we started pushing. Right. You know what I mean? Started with Cuz, Big Homeboy Psych, and the 8 of us. I mean, so you got Psych and original 8, which is the founders. Right. But Stones. You one of the original 8? I'm definitely one of the original 8. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Yo, so all right. So what made y'all want to start? What made y'all want to be Crip in the first place? Because during them times in 1993, especially in the jails and a lot of people coming home in 94 and all that, they may have been jacking the total opposite color. What made y'all say, all right, we want to do some Crip shit? And what made people want to even become something that was West Coast, or you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it all the way 100, because that's what I do. I gotta tip my hat off to my homeboy Frank. Like, he's a very idealistic dude, man, since he was young. So he get on the boat and he don't stop. And he always is feeling the West Coast flavor. Like, you would think he was from the West Coast. That's how much, like, we playing Nas and Hove and them and Biggie. They'll play that, but they'll play some Rappin' Forte and Spice One. We like, my nigga, what are you listening to, dog? Right. Like, you better get with this shit, cuz, you know, he beats up on Thugs and Harmony and certain dudes. And I say, like, we didn't know West Coast dudes, but we knew mainstream West Coast dudes. We didn't know, like, the underground, you know what I'm saying? And he was on his shit. Yeah, he was on his Crip shit real hard. I gotta salute another elder, which his name is Marjon. You know, he was probably the first Crip that I met in New York, like, before Crippin' and Blood was even popular in New York. I gotta salute Marjon, because he's been around since the 80s also, low life days, and he was the first dude I seen, like, my nigga, why you wearing Converse or Coolie High shit out here? And we wearing Timbs and, you know what I'm saying, Gore-Tex boots. Nigga, hey, cuz, you gotta get with the flavor. You know what I'm saying? So I used to laugh at it, like, on some, yo, y'all niggas, like, on some family shit, man. New York, we don't do all that. But dudes start on something, they don't give it up. So this, like, get with the Crippin', cuz, so, you know, Psych really gravitated toward that before a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, my dude just put it in, like, yo, you want to see what's going on? Like, man, what's going on? A lot of these red rags coming out here, man, before you know it, everybody, mama, blood, and da-da-da. I'm like, nah, that's never gonna happen. You got low life, Decepticons, 18. I mean, you know, you got a lot of sections, and, you know, Eddie Rock, certain dudes that's solid and put it down. This is never gonna happen in New York, you feel me? Trust me, cuz these niggas taking over. And quiet as kept, you know, out of oppression, you know, what blood stands for, you know, a lot of you were black. They was carrying just like how the Latins was carrying. He was Latin. He was stop. You come in. You Latin. Come in. And they stuck together. So out of oppression, blood started. But a lot of their schoolmates or their little homies they was putting on, they would come home and instead of, you know, bringing your drama to the Latins who y'all got drama with, you cutting people who look just like you there. So, you know, being that, like I said, where I'm from, the culture, It's like triangle, Crown Heights, East Flatbush, then the side blocks of Brownsville. You gotta understand it's like an American, West Indian culture, Caribbean. We got everybody, Spanish. You know what I mean? It's everybody. So you might have a homeboy that's Latin. It's my homeboy. Fuck you mean? I'm not on that, but they were on more of some, you know, and they had a right to in there. But when you bring that in there out here, you starting to oppress. The same thing you're fighting for, you starting to oppress your own people. So with oppression, you understand me? They gave oppression, then came us. The resistance.
Right.
You know
Okay. Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
And it was spooky. Like real spooky. Like I'm not gonna sit here, you know, water it down. Like it wasn't easy. Like they was on savage time. Only like eat your food, they was eating you. They wasn't gonna play no game. So that's how militant we had to be. Because we knew it was like 100 of them for every one of us.
Damn.
We lost plenty battles, lost a lot of loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Just pushing this line. So to see things now without the order is, you know what I mean, it's crazy. I would also like to say a lot of cats don't understand. They try to sweep it under the rug, but I think I don't know the brother's name. He's a GD, but he had mentioned something on your interview, and he was correct.
Champion.
First the GDs, we were one.
Okay. I was gonna get into that. You know, today in today's Brooklyn, a lot of Crips are GDK. Do you want to, you know, elaborate on that?
You know, they say your friend, your enemy or your enemy is your friend. You know what I mean? Being that I'm from Brownsville, a very active Crip, GD, blood neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, mama know. You feel? Then you got the 90s, which of course they brewed up, but it wasn't embraced as people would think. You feel me? Like Brownsville in the 90s is a resistance. Everything is real physical back in them days. You already know how it goes. You go down Picking Avenue, your pops get knocked out, they dig in his pocket. You feel me? That kind of shit. All hands on. So it wasn't easy with so when the GDs was going against the blood, they was like, okay, these niggas going against them too. They're all right there, they from the same neighborhood. Hey, that's the homie, okay, boom, boom. So being that we didn't have a real big influence from LA as far as, you know, to give us the full fledged of, you know, because in LA it's sets. What the original Crippin' is East and West Side. You know what I'm saying? You got Raymond, Tookie, and I'm Barefoot. You know what I mean? And thus forth, the elders, the founders. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of Crips don't even know the essence of Crip. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got some GDs who was out in New York back in the days. They didn't know the full essence, but they pushing the line nonetheless. You know what I mean? I don't care if it was called Pop the Smurfs. The Smurfs was getting busy. You can say whatever, like, y'all ain't the real Smurfs, or come out here and see if they ain't driving real bodies. So at the end of the day, the person might don't be fully knowledgeable or something, but they got enough knowledge and they push it. You feel me? So that's more or less where we was at with it. Like, we had our own knowledge. We had New York literature. Like, you would see a A-Tray and a Rolling 60 in New York cooling together because the numbers was just too thick on the other side of the opposition to be beefing with each other.
Right.
So today's rap or, you know, pusher or move or whatever that's screaming GDK, you gotta understand that you gotta stand on that. You gotta stand on that. By you saying GDK, I know GDs. I know some from the South, from the Midwest, from all over, from the South. They ain't got a bunch of people playing either. So when you got both sides, like, what are you beefing about? What you beefing with them for? It's no call made to be beefing with them. Now we EBK. Anybody play and violate, anybody gonna get it. That's just what it is. On every side, I think every side believe that same thing. You know what I mean? But there's rules and regulations to everything. For you to make a whole worldwide call like that and then put in your music is real dangerous because that's counterproductive when you think.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. So, all right. So basically, you being an OG and you know, OG Crip or whatever, you totally disagree with.
Don't put that Crip shit behind it. Them motherfuckers knockoffs, Joe.
I'm gonna put it like this, man. I don't disagree or agree. Certain things is what it is. It's not really, you know what I mean? It's like once life is taken, homie, it's hard for you to talk about, all right, just chill now. Now you telling your little brother to chill after his brother just got murdered. And vice versa from the other side. You feel me?